welcome back to the finale to the Peanut Snoopy's Town Tale Winter Wonderland event, the last event for the year 2021. And in this part, we're going to be finishing it off, going into 2022, and some other things, as well as my something interesting I'm going to do at the very end, which is something. If you've seen my other gameplays before, like Goosebumps, it's probably something you've seen before. But for this game, it's going to be weird because I only covered 2, and I'm going to be covering all of them. You'll see what I mean when I get to there. But before we do, I might as well kind of show off some of the stuff from the socials that they posted. So, the first one was this: a new year is coming, make your best wish in our comments. Let's fill this community with good energy. Make a wish. And, it's just simply just kind of posting interactions, making people want to speak to certain things. And of course, eventually we get posted, Happy New Year, Snoopy fans. Thank you so much for a lovely 2021 with us. And it's like a Happy New Year post there. And of course, eventually they've also posted this little video image, which is New Year's, New Goals. Tell us how the first week of the New Year is going for you. And, there's this interesting clip with, what do you call it? I believe this clip was actually taken from the actual Christmas special where Charlie is waiting for her to come in and just kind of do her, her usual reading of people. It's interesting, but I digress. But yeah, that's it for now. There is one other post they did, which is going to be more so I'm going to save near the end because it's advertising the new bundle that we've kind of seen in the past. But, in the other episodes, you'll know what I'm talking about when we get there. But, yeah, I'll save that for the later date. But for now, let's just jump right into the gameplay and see what Past Me was saying during this update.
Mimi, you were the one that got away. The one person that I'll never get. All because of stupid copyright things. And this is going to bug me because as a completionist, I will never get you. I'm missing you and Sophie. At least with her, there's a chance to get her back. But not you. Not you, Mimi. You get to forever never be a part of my town. You won't get to see Linus. You won't get to see the little folks. Instead, you'll just stay in Charlie Brown's neighborhood. Good grief. Just reminiscing. And being envious on the fact. I hate that so much. Ah, I found it. I knew someone can drop it for me. Woodstock with Penny Jean. Right here. Bike riding. Will give me the flowers in question. So there they go. Although that looks weird because that doesn't look like Woodstock. It looks like two weird birds. But okay, yeah. There's that. I'm going to keep on looking to see if there's other characters that can do it for me. If so, then you'll see me again. If not, then, yeah, now you know Peggy Jean and Woodstock can give me some of them damn crown flowers. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. God, I hate the fact that this game doesn't actually just take you to a character who can actually drop this. This is so stupid. So I just figured it out. Patty over here has a quest that you can do. Let me show you. Right here. Dance. So now she's dancing like she does with her iconic peanut dancing, right? On top of, near Charlie Brown's house, right? Because now I have 7, 8, and then I'm getting another one. It's like, oh, God. Man. God. This quest. There's also something else, by the way. There's another character who can drop me stuff. If I can find out where she is. There she is. And it's basically Fifi. Now, the thing is with Fifi, though, is that, yes, she does drop you the flower crowns, I guess is what they call them. I really don't like the flower crowns, to tell you the truth, because it's reminding me of a movie. I'm not going to tell you what movie that is. Okay, I will tell you it's Midsummer. Now you can see why. I don't know why. I just look at that and it just looks like the type of thing that they would wear. God, that movie really messed me up, man. I digress. But anyways, Fifi can actually drop you, except the downside is that you need Snoopy to do pause for a kiss. So, yeah, Snoopy's going to be busy, so she's not going to be very helpful. But yeah, I got characters now that can do this for me. I hate the fact that this game doesn't do that for me. It should, right? It should take me to there, right? That's the whole point. Great, I have her doing that by accident. But instead of like going to a character that can do me that, they go, "Oh no, I have a better idea. Why don't you go to the lab and do this for me?" Nah, screw that. I'm not giving you daisy chains. I'm not giving you red flowers, and I'm sure it's not going to give you perfumes. You can eat on that. Eat it. Eat it, lab. You're not going to get any of that. God. Gosh darn it. Anyways, yeah, that's it. That's all who can do it for me. I checked. So, we won't have this grieving period now. Hopefully I'll be done with this or this. Most likely this. You know, fashion models. Probably more so than the other one. So, we'll see what happens because I still have to get to, like, level 40. And it's going to be a little while unless I sell some stuff. But I'm going to wait until what happens on the last part, last week, because I want to see what is being offered. I know it's not going to be in a new item, but it's going to be debating on what that is. So, yeah, we'll just see on that one. Anyways, here's the next clip. Dance, Patty, dance! Yeah, dance for me. You need me to get me the crowned flower thing, and you're pretty much done. So once I click you, the story will continue, and it might be done. It might end. So let's do that. Let's finish this off.
That was fun, but I think I like designing clothes more than modeling them. And I think I like wearing them more than designing them.
Hey, look at that. They can make a partnership. One does the clothes design, the other one wears them.
We can be a team then. I'll design them, and you can wear them.
Yeah, you two can be like any kind of duo you think of. Like, right now, the only thing that comes to mind is Penn and Teller, but that doesn't make any sense in this context. Alright, we're done. Hooray! And that's the end of the quest line. So, yeah, that was a pretty cute story. Now we got this going on here. And, yeah. Problem is, it's going a little slowly because I've been holding off on some of this stuff here. Just because, well, okay, whatever, I'll sell it. Fine, I'll sell them. Yeah, so it's just kind of slowly trying to get there. And this is like the only good effective way to do it. Luckily, unfortunately, I have characters that can drop me some of these items. But still, it's like, oof, you know? But hey, you know what? This is how the game goes. So, hopefully, sooner than later, I should come back to you with a new update. Whether that be the last request finally coming in, or I happen to finally get to completing this quest. Either or, we're getting close to there. One more week left. Well, it's the new year, or actually, it's like the eve of the new year, so this is the last day of 2021 going to 2022. Now, there is no new pack from what I can see, but the new week event thing started now, so we have this to do. And fortunately, I'm actually going to be able to get this because this is actually dropped by Lucy. So I should be fine to get this last thing, which is a Snoopy snowman thing. From what I understand, this actually was available sometime during the other events. I have to look when exactly this was available, but this is an old decoration from what I understand. But hey, I'm going to try to get it anyways. So now that we know what that is going to be, this will make it easier for me to sell some of this stuff off, because now I know what I can afford to let go and what I can not. So that way I can get this a lot faster. Well, that's the idea anyways. But we'll just have to wait and see. Might as well do this too, because it gets me to where I want to go faster. But yeah, you know, this event has been kind of going on a little bit. Just one more week left, from what I understand. Yeah, pretty much. So same time as this is going, is how long we have until the event ends. So I'm on track to actually get this done and finish, so I'm happy about that. Yeah, nothing else really to go on by. I'm wondering how much more to this quest I have left before it's finally done. My guess is because we're getting close to finishing it off, I'm thinking that there might be one more left before it's finally done, but that's just my theory. I guess we're going to find out eventually once we get to that point. But it is good to kind of record these and give you my retrospective at the time of this clip. So you have a better understanding where my thought process is at the time. But with that in mind, I'm a little bit more better with this, which I'm happy for. I will say last week was a little bit more difficult because of the holidays. A lot of people would suggest and say that this time of year is probably the hardest to do because there's a lot of stuff going on for people. But yeah, but it also will help me when it comes to the end of this to give you my final thoughts. And yeah, I guess we can go from there. I'm just going ahead and clicking on things while doing this at the same time. I'm hoping to actually get the last character's costumes. If I can't get it, then then oh well. That's the way I look at it. Oh well. I guess that's life, I guess. But yeah. So we just need one more of the snowman, which we just did now. So that we're done with that. So now we just need to put 5 party balloons. And before the end of this event, I'm going to try to decorate this with some of the past content stuff that we got. I might do that off my off time because I'm not sure how much time I have for recording before, it all goes away, if you know what I mean. So, yeah, so now we just need to do this thing here, which we're actually getting close to. So once we get to that, we'll unlock Idora's ice sculpture as well. And then we'll just need to do 5 more for the last few time. So we're on track to actually making this be good. And we should get this pretty quick. And then after that, everything should, hope is, be good enough to finish this off. So I just need 4, and I think, yeah, so does this need to get 2? Okay, so I can get this. Okay, so we got that going on here. So we finally completed that, which means that we can continue on with this. And if I'm not mistaken, yep, okay, cool. Wow, I love when things kind of go work together. Now, unfortunately, the only reason this was working is because of the fact, there we go. This is only working because I ended up buying all the packs because of the special thing that they were doing on here. It's going to be interesting to finally decorate this and kind of make this look good. I'm probably going to be doing like decorations with the last event stuff, which is just like the winter sports event with the ice. Yeah, the snow walls. Sorry, because I think that would work well for this kind of thing, in my opinion. The only downside that I have when it comes to this is, like I have nothing to do when it comes to Thanksgiving, just because I think I have a bit of Thanksgiving stuff, and I don't want to go too overboard with it. That, and it's pretty much, it's already passed. I know, like, I give them the thought process of saying thanks for trying, but really at the end of the day, it's kind of like, eh. Also, that's a really dinky Christmas tree for the size of it. So once I put this down, the quest will continue, and then we'll find out what the last thing is needed. So my guess is we need to do the final scene, which is going to be easy because we got Sally. But let's just see where we go from here.
Thank you for agreeing to help me, Big Brother. Packing the snow is just right. It is really hard.
That's okay, Sally. I'm happy to help. I would rather help you with your snowman than finish mine.
That's a nice Big Brother moment here.
Is it because he's such a kind, supportive brother?
Part of me wish that's the case, but they're probably going to lead on to some joke coming up.
Mostly it's because my snowman just fell over.
Me. Yeah, get it. Funny. There we go. So we got this, which means, yeah, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. Okay. So now we just need 4 more left, and to get the final prizes, which is skating Snoopy, flying Snoopy, the ice castle, and the toy factory. I think it's a toy factory. I'm going to call it that. So there we go. Now let's see. This is probably the last quest.
The judges are done, and they posted the results on the scoreboard.
Congratulations, Eudora! The artist who won you the Creative Award!
That's a big word.
Really? She won the Creativity Award? I'm looking at her snowman. She didn't even complete it. She's just been busy drinking hot cocoa.
Snoopy's statue came in second place. I guess it was better than I thought.
I'm guessing it's one of the ice sculptures, but I have no idea.
It's nice to be recognized, but the work itself is the true reward.
Despite him eating cookies.
But Sally's the overall winner for her vision of friendship with Mr. Snowflakes.
Well, good for her with Mr. Snowflake. He's probably the best looking one. In my opinion. Yeah, that's what I thought. So we have to place the last things down. Recognizing friendship. So collect 12 of this. Oh, well, wait. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that because... yeah, that's what I thought. I need this stuff for that. So I'm not going to do that just yet. I might do that later. I have 6 days left. So I should be able to get 12 of this. So long as I can log in every so often. Like, let's just see. How long till Mrs. Snowflake gets done every so often? Oh, 12 and a half days. Which means logging in. So that's like 2 days. Two things a day. So that's like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So I should be able to get it so long as I come in every so often to get her thing. And I think what'd probably be best for me to try to do this is if I actually make one of these as well. And because I have Sally, I believe this is a little red-haired girl. And I'm trying to find out who does the winter snacks for me. But I think one of these guys does it for me. No, it's not you. I know that's not you. You know, is it Eudora? No, it's not Eudora. Is it Snoopy? Yeah, it's Snoopy. Okay, so Snoopy was the one who does this for me. Okay, so Snoopy, little red-haired girl, and Sally will give me parts to be able to get the big castle thing. So I should be able to craft that stuff. But I'm going to focus on getting this because I don't have this big snowman Snoopy. And once that's done, then I'll focus on the final quest here to try to get the toy work. Okay, so it's called a toy workshop. All right, I was close. I knew it was a toy something. I thought it was a factory, but I guess a workshop works well as well. All right, well, that will be it for me. And hopefully, my hope is that I just recorded this with my audio and I didn't accidentally just record a game only, because then this would be very embarrassing for the last 11 minutes. So if you're hearing this, then that means I didn't screw it up. Man, that's the last thing for Odland Sing, you know, New Year's. Man, hopefully 2022 would be better, but me thinks that that's probably when I'm gonna be back next. So yeah, I guess see you next year, which will be the next clip. I have returned. Happy New Year. The recording is now the beginning of January of 2022. Goodbye, 21. It was nice knowing you. Not really. I'm glad you're gone. I can't wait for 12 more months for me to say the same thing for 2022. Actually, hopefully not. 21 was really god-awful for my channel anyways when it comes to Goosebumps. My hope is, at least for 22, that something comes along to take its place. I think it will, but fingers crossed, we'll find out. It is supposed to be the 30th anniversary for Goosebumps, but I digress. You're here for Snoopy. And speaking of Snoopy, I got in the snowball fort, which means, once I get this, I got everything needed for this. And I literally got this for, like, I completed this in one day. I think this is the quickest I ever gotten to beat this, so let's put that, what do you mean not enough? There you go, fixed it. We got Giant Snoopy. There he be. Ready to judge all the children. There we go, we're done. Now with that, that basically means that everything is pretty much finished. Now, Snoopy sculpted in snow. Cool. So, now that that's done, all I need to do now is basically get to the end of this, which will be easy. But my biggest thing I'm going to have to do is get this, the 12 stuff. Now, it's going to be a little while for me to graph everything, but I feel like I'll probably be able to do it so long as I'm more active within this game. I should be, so this will be the first time I actually complete an event, unlike the last one. And once we're done that, I will then talk to you about, my overall thoughts of this update and, everything about that. And then I guess I'll also, and this is just a sneak preview of what's going to come near the end of this video, is that I'm also going to show you what I feel were the best updates and characters of this year, as well as the worst ones. It's going to be a single picture like I did with my other game that I did back last year. However, it's going to be odd because I only started this update for November, December, but I had played this game throughout this year. I just haven't actually made videos and recording it, obviously because of time. But with this will be interesting because I'm going to keep updated with all this stuff moving forward with this. And because it starts in January, all videos moving forward will be kind of like this, with me doing videos and updating like all live kind of deal with these clips. So although the downside is the audio you're hearing is a little bit more not as clear as it is, and it's not as unison as it used to be, but the benefit of this is that you got to see day by day how I've progressed, what I've done, what's my thought process, and it's more talking about what's going on with the clip here and what's going on. So it is a trade-off, but I feel like it's a positive trade-off. This will make videos go by quickly because I'm kind of lagging behind, especially since I'm covering a lot of games. I might change that where I'm only focusing on certain games, but so far it seems like Snoopy, a lot of people like watching it, so I'm probably going to be sticking with this as long as this game's going on. It seems like they have stuff planned for this year. So, yeah, Snoopy's still going strong. And I'm looking forward to what's going to happen in January. But I digress. We still have some more stuff with the little folks as far as this Christmas quote-unquote update is concerned. So, we only have a few more days left. And then, that'll be it. So that's it for now. I'll be back when some new progress is updated. Hopefully I'll get the other two characters, Franklin and Charles Brown costume, because it would be nice to have everything together, but you know what, sometimes that might not happen, so I'll keep at it, but we'll see. Anyways, that's it for now. See you in the next one. Toodles!
Well, during my off time, I decided to make this a little bit more better looking, and I like it. The issue, though, is I logged in and logged back out, and as you can tell, I don't know what it is with this game, but every time you do this, it's like sometimes they want to move to certain places. Like, here's a great example of this. Look. Normally you can't fit there. Why did it move out of nowhere that the game's like, nah, right here, perfect, yes. Yes, over top of one another. What's with the game file like that? And the problem, unfortunately, is that for some reason I've now lost the small winter Christmas tree. I have no idea where it is. It used to be, right here next to the reindeer, but unfortunately, I don't know where it is because it's nowhere to be found. So, rip Christmas tree, I guess. But fortunately, I don't need to worry about that just for now since everything else seems fine. It's probably flown off somewhere random. They'll probably come across it when I don't need it anymore. I doubt it got deleted. But, yeah, I mean, it could probably got deleted. I mean, that's what happened with Saturn, so I'm only hoping by the time I come back into the game that the game didn't want to screw around and mess everything up, and hopefully it saves this time, but I digress.
So I don't know how long this was like this, if this was always a thing, or if it was just something they did at the last minute. I don't know. But Franklin is made available for coins, and seeing how we have a few days left before this is over, why not? So we got Franklin. Good for me. Let's see what he does. Making snowballs. Unfortunately gives us this, so I guess he was the other character that was made available for coins, but I didn't really look at it because it must have been a lot more money. I mean, it would actually make sense thinking about it long term because, the only other character that did, is Taste Snow with Linus with the scrap. So that means that we only have Charlie Brown, and yeah, it's getting a little bit hard to get to. I'm trying to get that. I have about 4 more days-ish, 5 days-ish. I'm gonna probably get this fine. As far as getting Charlie though, that's gonna be the hard part. So we're gonna have to find out what happens there. At the worst, Charlie's gonna be the only one left out by the looks of it. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Well, we made it to this point here. And, yep, we're getting close. In fact, we got these two, but here's the thing. I could also sell this, which I did. Alright. And now, look at that. We're gonna get close to this, so like I said, we'll finally get this done, which is surprising because now I don't have to use the $50. So yeah, we're gonna get this just fine. And apparently, I guess I leveled up to the point where she's available, so now you can just get her with this unique van, which is interesting. Actually, go back. Do they tell you what level? Maybe they do. Either that or they actually... Yeah, it's weird. I guess it's just because of, like, down here it tells you whether or not what's going on. Yeah, it's odd. Huh. Might be some sort of deal going on or something. I don't know. But, yeah, there's that. But, let's just go ahead and put down the Snoopies. And I think I know where I want to put them. There we go. Have one there. Or, yeah, I'll do it there because, So that does the one mission. We'll do this. There you go. Got that going on here. So now we just need to put down the toy workshop. And Sally will be done her thing here in a few hours. And if I were to go over here, I guess I'll do it the long way then. Yeah, so see this? Yeah, so I should be able to get this just fine. So I have a lot of time. It's just getting myself to sell to the point, so I get everything just fine. The only thing I don't have, or I'm kind of concerned with, is getting Charlie Brown's getting lucky on that. I'm not sure if I'll even go as far as to try to buy my way into getting the costume, because I'm not sure if it's even worth it at the end of the day. But we'll see. Unfortunately, Charlie Brown will be the only one who doesn't have it, but who knows? Maybe we'll be lucky with getting it near the end. But we'll just wait and see. Anyways, that's it for now. Well, a few hours I came back and I see this. So, with this click, I completed the event. 80,000 points to get everything. So I got the grand prize. Oh man, that's a big building. So let's see how these buildings look. Out of curiosity. So, man, okay, wow. What an improvement. Look at this big boy. Yeah, now that's what I'm talking about. That's a grand prize. Not this dinky little rocket ship. I'll give it that. Cool. Alright, yeah. I'll just put this down here for now. Fancy ice castle. So, that's a nice grand prize. Everything's in its place, which is good. Nothing's moved around like it's been for a little while. I still don't know where my blue thing is. I guess it disappeared off to the ether. Oh well. Oh well. So, now, we just need to place this item down. But, this for the time being, I'm going to hold off. Actually, you know what? I'm probably going to put this down. Can I put this down here? Yeah, I can. Okay, cool. Let me just do this for now. Cool. So the toy workshop will give us every 6 hours one of the random items, and that could cost coins and whatnot. So with this means that within, well, I mean, yeah, I can go there, but if I go over here, how long until the end? About 2.5 hours, I'll be able to complete this event. So, with that being said, most likely I'll be finishing this off before going to bed tonight. And then I guess I'll give you my final review of everything. Just to check with Charles exactly where I'm at with him as far as, you know, his costumes and whatnot. Because currently I'm in this predicament where I didn't get his costume and he didn't do anything. This is what it is him building this stuff. Oh my god, I'm missing one more. Oh, that is something. I could definitely get this so close. So, I'm gonna try my luck. Hopefully I can get him in this costume through the box. Worst case scenario, I guess I can sacrifice the 40 just to get him, because I'm really close, and then they would have been 100% completing this event. So, you know, oh, darn, it's not what I wanted. Alright, well, looks like I actually will be beating this thing much better than I did last time, so that's something cool. Alright, well, that's it for this update, so I guess I'll see you in a few hours or so. Good morning. So, I'm about to head into bed, but, you know, I know it's weird to say, but, you know, when you do night shifts, this is the thing you have to do, right? But, I digress. There's 2 ways we can do this. We can either get Sally, or we can just pick from here. And I figure we're going to pick from here to finish off the quest. Let's do that. Here we go.
I don't know what to say. I'm so happy about winning the contest. And guess what, big brother? The little redhead girl just told me she loved their snowman too.
Uh-oh, she did.
She did? Well, that's...
Oh, you were so excited about the compliment he fainted.
You gotta love how Sally is so innocent that she doesn't realize why he fainted. Yeah, you think that. Alright, that's it for the end of the story. That was kind of cute. I am all that stuff and more. Very, very cute. Alright. So, I guess let's talk about this event and my overall feelings on it. We're not officially done yet because we still need the Charlie Brown's costume. But just in case, I'm going to say this now. This event was actually really, really well done. It's not your traditional Christmas as you probably expect, but they've been doing that traditional thing for like, how long now? Like a good 5-6 years. So I think this is a good kind of change in pace. I will say this feels like a January update, but I I have a feeling, and this is just my opinion, but I think it's gonna be a New Year's update for next one. The reason I say that is because of the special I pointed out for Oddland Sin, or for old time's sake. I think that's because that's taking place during New Year's as a kind of like it's a Christmas New Year's type of deal, but definitely the design and everything. I would not be surprised if there was some sort of tie-in. We saw this happen for November. This feels like this is going to be another thing. I mean, it would make sense. I would be surprised if it's not, but if they're doing a wintry update now, that's the only conclusion I can think of. So we have to wait and see exactly what kind of celebrations might be coming with the town. But I digress. No, overall, I like it. The update was pretty nice. They basically got a lot of stuff, and I certainly enjoyed it. Now, if I can get Charlie, that would be great, and then 100% it. If not, well, I mean, I'm going to have to anyways, because I might just pay with the money. But I'm going to see if I'm lucky enough to get it through the box. But, oh well. We'll just wait and see. We're not done yet, but I figure I might as well give you my final thoughts here for now. And go into the next clip to see when I got Charlie or not. So, yeah. I still don't know why I keep getting these glitchy boxes every so often. I mean, it looks kind of beautiful in a weird way, but you get to see these assets, and I'm just like, what am I looking at? What is this? I don't know. This is the first time that something like this looks nice without it being the Woodstock, oops, it's not here kind of logo. But yeah, I got a bunch of just coins. Yippee. Alright, so it's going to be obvious that I'm not going to get Charlie Boys' costume in time because of luck and my odds are being pretty So, you know what? It's like $40. I already kind of earned it throughout the past, so why not? There, 100%ed. Good for me. I feel accomplished like Charlie Brown and his snowman dropping his nose. Alright, well there you go. We got him. So now let's just do his little animation again. And while we're at it, do this. If I can find out where I've put everything. There he is. There's everybody. And look at that. We're done. That is the end. We got everything. And yeah, as you notice, I also put that big thing down, as well as some other decorations, minor ones, to kind of emphasize with the light animations on the lamps. Interesting. Seems like the animation only moves after you come back into the game, so that's interesting. But yeah, that's about it. So overall, this event wasn't bad. I think it was a great way to end it off. Next year, or this month, they've already teased at a next update supposed to be. And by the looks of things, I don't think the snow is going to go away. So we have a winterish kind of thing. I don't think a winter festival would make sense, especially since we've sinned so heavily on this one. So my bet is going to be something to tie in with the Lin Sing. I butchered that pronunciation wrong, but for old time's sake, special that aired on Apple, I would not be too surprised if that was the case. So that's my bet of what's going on, but who knows? We won't know until next time. So that's where I'm going to end it for now. Well, the event ends officially, and now we are here. I figure I might as well show you this real quick just to end it off. This promotion's going on, the Tree Huggers pack. This one's with the Yoga Peppermint Patty skin. And it also comes with the Sakura tree, which you need for this animation. And then she comes with 2 other trees, American Elm Autumn Tree. I'm not gonna say that the purple tree. And then we got the Sokocha Dragon Tree. And then you got a few coins and some spaces. So, I mean, it's there if you want it. Like I said, I'm not going to probably go get it because, not interested. But, hey, you know, it's there. It's there if you want it. I'm not sure what she drops. Let me just go quickly see exactly. It might just be her animation, to tell you the truth, and just coins. But let me just double check to make sure, because I don't want to say that out loud and be wrong. You could buy it with cash too, by the way, but okay, so she does give you like flowers. What is that? Do you get that? Give me a sec. Let me just see how this goes here. Where do you craft this stuff? Maybe not. Hold on. Let me just double check. Okay, I should be fine. Alright, I just wanted to make sure I wasn't going into something here. Alright, let's quickly see if we can identify what that is. Exactly. Okay, so it's not in the sawmill. Maybe it's in the playground, the slide. Is it here? No, it's not there either. Where is it? What is it exactly? Because it looked familiar, the plant stuff. It's just trying to figure out what exactly it is. Maybe it's in the Hugo tent. No. Wrong one. I'm at this. Yeah, the circus wagon. Is it here? I could have sworn it was. No. It might be an actual... It might not be a craftable item. It might actually just be an item you can get. Now that I'm thinking about it, because I don't know where else you would get something like that. It looks familiar, though. That's all I can say. But, yeah. I guess there you go. There's an option to get that. Unless, of course, is it in the Science Center? There's one last thing. Maybe it's here. I doubt it, but let's just find out. Oh, no, it is. The flower chain. Okay, so you just need this from those 2 things. So if you want a flower chain, I guess you can get it through there. So, yeah. I guess a lot of people were looking at me just doing that right now and just shaking their head, being like, ugh. Again, I'm new to this type of stuff, but there you go. So I guess that's going to end it here. Yeah, this event was pretty much good for the most part. We already got a teaser for the next one, so about next week, we should start the new one and see where things go from there. So now I'll end it and take it to myself. So, thanks for watching.
And that is the end to this update. And I'm happy that I finally completed something. This is deja vu with Horror Town all over again. First ever event was always like that. Nah, I didn't really complete it fully. But this one's like, yeah, I finally did. So I feel accomplished. Although technically I did, but I didn't finish the story. But this one I did finish the story with time to spare. So that's good. And that's namely because I've invested into the game. But I digress. But anyways, like I said before, there was another post. Basically, this one, to all nature lovers, here comes the best pack for winter. The Tree Hugger pack is now available, basically advertising the new Peppermint Patty costume with the yoga. And yes, you need to get this pack in order to use this animation, because even if you get the costume, you need the tree. And it's kind of dumb. I hate how they do this type of stuff, because it's just whatever, but... I don't know. It's something, but it's not for me. I'm invested, but not that invested. Let's put it that way. So, all right, let's talk about now something interesting. So, in my honest opinion, I'm gonna be doing something which is my what I felt like overall for this year, as far as when it comes to the best and the worst. And I might as well show this off. This is a graphic that I've made, so right now here it is. So what you're seeing is all the updates that got released throughout this year, and this is, in my opinion, what I felt was the best and the worst ones. I won't go too much in depth with everything, but I will make a few notes. The one that I felt like was the best, in my opinion, was the Halloween one. Because, well, I mean, oh, of course, Grim. Of course the Halloween one was the best one for you. You like the spooks. And I'm like, yeah, of course I like the spooks. It wasn't spooky, though. It was more like Harry Potter-y, but with magic. But one of the main reasons why is because Loretta was introduced there, and I felt like she was really more useful as far as what she drops and what she was used. The story was kind of interesting with her. And, you know, and honestly, in my opinion, even like with this update shows that she was useful for this. So, honestly, she was kind of also the best character in my opinion. Second to that was this update we just recently hit, because I felt like what they've offered and all that stuff was pretty good for the most part. And, of course, we kind of moved on from there, from the Valentine's Day one and all that more. And I might as well talk about, you might have noticed, what's the worst one, in my opinion. The one that I liked the least was the sports event back in July. The reason why I disliked the sport event was namely a few reasons. One of them is just I didn't feel liking the update as a whole. I thought it was kind of weird with the costume they gave. It was very inconsistent when it comes to the graphic they used in game versus the one for the Pelican. It was an interesting idea. It just kind of sucked that I didn't get it, but whatever. But the other reason, too, why I disliked it was Bad Call Benny. Out of all the characters that got introduced, Bad Call Benny was the one that ended up becoming permanent content later on. And what's weird about him is that out of all the characters, he is the least useful one. All the items that he drops is completely useless as far as other characters can do that. They don't drop anything useful or unique or something that is like special to him. No, he's just kind of there. So I don't know, and I felt like his sister was a little bit better as far as like slightly better as far as story and introduction and all that stuff goes, in my opinion. But overall, this is just the rough of it. People who've played Snoopy's Town Tale probably know the symbols of what they all mean. If you're curious about what they are, my advice is go to Hellgear's channel and look throughout the year of 2021 to see the updates, and you'll know exactly which one is which, and you go, there it is. But yeah, if I'm still doing this game for this year, which is 2022, hopefully this will be a little bit more clear, because then you'll have references and all that, and I'll be looking at my overall reviews to basically go off of what I feel like this update deserves as far as what's placement goes. But yeah, overall, these are my characters and my events, what I felt like was the best. And again, this was just kind of off of memory trying to do everything here, so it's not officially there. But it's enough to kind of give a good idea of my honest opinion, what I felt like was the best and the worst. And yeah, all that and more. I guess you get the picture. But yeah, there we go. So, that's it. That is the end to this update and the end to the video. 4 parts. Wow, almost like 3 hours, some 4 hours long. Yeah. Lots of content to look and watch through. Hopefully this was entertaining for you as well as productive. I'm sure Hellgear is very happy about this, because now he has context of what happened, because he wasn't able to complete the event, most likely because he was busy with family stuff, just like I was busy with family stuff. So I can feel I feel empathy with that. But now he knows what happened, so now he can go talk about it when the next update comes in, most likely. I can't wait to hear from his commentary when it comes to the next update, which surprisingly they did tease about what the next update's going to be, but I'm going to save that for whenever the reveal is for the next video, which should happen sometime this week. I'm not too sure if this will be, most likely you'll be seeing this video before the release of the other one, but we'll see what happens. But anyways, that's it. So, what's your overall thoughts with this update? Do you agree with my list and any more? All the social stuff, that's pretty good. You know what the deal is. I've been Grem, and I'll be seeing you next time for whatever Snoopy's Town Tales have in store for us. So until then, have a happy new year.